Tomorrow I'll bring my sister here.
Right?
to do testing.
Okay.
Because today you cannot do anything.
Yeah, you can't.
Today is just dry.
It's still wet.
Another thing, this, I don't know how you call it. That one over there. One of you brought me that in 2023. And this guy, remember, he came with his wife and a baby. He was really asking for help. And honestly, by that time I was receiving a lot of visitors. So I gave him a shout out, but I have a feeling like I didn't do my best. So if you are still my fan and you are watching and you are the one who brought me that thing, come back, I'll give you a special shout out and you'll swim, not swim, this thing you don't swim, you'll enjoy inside there. Yeah, but the thing I wanted to put is vinegar. It's called vinegar. Yeah, but also this will work. It will work, but you need to put what we call vinegar. Also, this is very good because it has lemon. What is the name of this thing? Power Performance Fresh Freshener. Multi-purpose washing liquid. Just washing liquid. Should not be used in open wounds and cuts. So this.
Hello, greetings to you all wherever you're watching me from. It is another beautiful day, another beautiful hour, the day which the Lord has made, and here we are. Thanks to you, thanks to my Lord for the free gift of life. Here we are, and in our reaction channel with our reaction video of today. So today I want us to check on Muraseno, because Muraseno, as you saw some of the clips which I put there, we're going to check on those ones and much more, because Dee also came with the live stream. There's a lot which is going on the street. First, let's check on Muraseno. Muraseno felt like that was not the best gift for him, because looking at his house and looking at what he was given, he felt like now that is just something which does not fit or match his standard. So he kept that bathtub in the store, only to go and find it now that they are making that river, because he wants that place to be a place of baby making. That's according to Muraseno. It's not just a river bath, or it is not a place of just a river bath or just going to enjoy yourself, but it is a place where when you go there, you go and have babies. And do you know who is supposed to try it first? The sister. Because Muraseno sometimes he doesn't know even what he's talking about. There are things you don't need to relate with your sister all the time. You don't need to, because by saying that, already you've said in the other video that you'd love people to go there after showering and then making babies there. And then you are saying the first person who's going to try first is your sister, and you know the sister is with the husband. So is your sister not pregnant, or what are you trying to say? And you say this is the place where people are going to make babies. So you are confusing us. So we are going to check one by one, and how Dee is coming out here talking about the same thing. The same thing, the same thing. You wonder. Again, Muraseno, Dee called Daniel, because Daniel is the manager of Muraseno. Dee called manager and told the manager that bring me a bread. You all know Daniel, the manager, is the one who goes here and there because of the motorbike. When this motorbike was bought, we thought Daniel was going to do his own things with the motorbike. But later on, it became Muraseno's motorbike, because this motorbike is the one which is serving Muraseno's home. So Dee and the husband are home, and they felt like now, okay, the fact that Daniel went to the border or to the market to buy some stuff, let me call Daniel so that he can bring me bread as he comes. Because you know, in Muraseno there is no sugar. Sugar is not supposed to be used there. But anyway, depends with how he runs his home. But even if maybe you don't take this and you have other people who are staying with you, you can't make them not to take maybe sugar because you're not taking. Okay, you can just say, okay, I have sugar, but myself or me and my family, we don't take. But the home is big and you have other people who are also staying with you. And you know Peter has been unwell for some time. And Peter is not someone who is used to githeri and sweet potatoes. They are used to bread, which Muraseno have to understand. Which Muraseno has to understand. Even the wife also has to understand. When we were in Poland, we used to see how Peter used to take a lot of eggs, many eggs, like 12 eggs. They used to make breakfast like 12 eggs every day. Every day. And I don't think they are doing that now as we speak. So it's like now Peter wanted to change diet, because you look at Muraseno's breakfast, it is every day it is sweet potatoes. Same. And looking at sweet potatoes, to be honest, sweet potatoes should not be taken for breakfast because it is very heavy. It is very heavy. Even when we were growing, sweet potatoes, especially supper, because also lunch, it was very heavy for school-going children. So it was supper. But you look at Muraseno, he makes sweet potatoes to be breakfast. So imagine you who is not used to this, and you've been sick, you've been diarrheaing. Sweet potatoes also can make you diarrhea if you are not used to it. Sweet potatoes, githeri, they make stomach to be upset so much. So I think this is the reason why Peter wanted to change something different. But now when Muraseno was called by Daniel, your sister has told me to bring the bread. What did Muraseno say? No, here in my home we don't take bread. It was not about you. It was not about you, Muraseno, because this bread, they wanted it for themselves. Maybe Peter to change something different. Dee also in her live stream came and told us that she doesn't take bread. So this bread was meant for Peter, your brother-in-law. But Muraseno said, no, in my home we don't eat bread. If you don't eat, that is you. But there are people who can still use that bread or can eat that bread. Remember when Muraseno went to Argentina, Muraseno used to eat ugali. And when he wanted ugali, Muraseno was shown, and they used to go around with Mr. Luis to check where they can get this flour, and with Rocio Mom, and later on they got it. Muraseno bought like 50 kgs of flour, ugali flour. And before that, when Muraseno was traveling African countries with Rocio Mom, you could see any place Muraseno used to go, he just used to ask for ugali. Like now, there's that lady whom he calls Congrats Mom Zimbabwe or Zambia. I remember this lady took them to a place where she bought them a lot of nyama choma and ugali because they know he likes ugali. But now he's not considering what other people also love, because now you love ugali. So whenever you move to other places, you'll crave that ugali because that is your staple food and you are used to it. Same to these people who are visiting you. You cannot just make them eat sweet potatoes every day. Same sweet potatoes. So also they crave, as you are craving ugali in Argentina and these other countries you are visiting. So allow people to eat what they can eat. You, if you are not eating, let other people to eat. If you are not taking sugar, let other people who are staying in that home to have sugar. As the owner of the family, you should not limit people whom you are staying with. The fact that you are not taking this, so the whole family should not take it. No. Maybe it is doing something to you, but to others, they are just okay with it. Because there are things which I might like and maybe my husband might not like, or the things which he likes or which I might not like, but not make it like what I'm not eating, he should not eat, or what he's not eating, I should not eat. That is being mean, or that is being selfish. You let people be, let people do what they want to do, let people eat what they want to eat. So when I saw that, I wondered, what is the problem? Then again, Dee, let me just talk about this. Dee, when you were in Poland, we could see how your husband gave you freedom of collecting eggs, and you could eat eggs as much as you could. But now your husband is in your home, your brother's home, and you know your brother, how he is. If it is sweet potatoes, he will eat that sweet potatoes every day. And you know your husband is not used to this type of food. Why didn't you send Daniel with money? Give Daniel money and let Daniel bring you bread. Why let Daniel call your brother? You know your brother very well, comes here and make a video out of it. Oh, here we don't take bread, or we don't eat bread in my home. We eat sweet potatoes. And he knows that there is someone in the home. The brother-in-law is in that home. Someone who is not used to sweet potatoes every day. Because it's like Muraseno wants him to eat whatever is cooked, whether he liked it or not. So go buy bread, bring bread here, whatever your husband loves. If it is eggs, you should not start eating eggs there, because you know Muraseno counts his eggs. The other day I saw him saying, oh, these eggs were like this, now they are just 3. They were 3, still they are 3. So you see such kind of thing, because he knows you eat eggs a lot. And this issue of eggs had brought problems before with Rocio and parents. So for Peter to be okay, you know he loves eggs. Buy crates of eggs. It is not expensive, so that your husband can enjoy his stay. Even himself, he can buy for himself. So for your brother to come early like this, to start complaining, in my house we don't eat bread, that was too early and was uncalled for.
Guys, Gilberto, architecture and construction, independent contractor and site supervisor. Phone number, as you can see. All right. So if you are from abroad, you don't put the 0. Instead of 0, you place it with +254 729 430 835. You know, Gilberto, other people pay me $2,500 since you just say that. Right. This is like 300,000 Kenyan shillings. And I'm not making it up. True story.
Other people are paying you 300,000 Kenya shilling for shout out. Who are these people? Who are these people who are paying you this? Why do you like hiking prices like this? Why are you like this? Why can't you just behave yourself? Because now it is you who is making people to be envious, to be you, because of the things which you are telling people out there. So people just want to be like Muraseno. They want, because when Muraseno gives you a shout out, he gets like $2,500. But I've never heard Muraseno saying so and so paid me $2,500 for shout out. You've been asking for 500. You moved to 1,000. And if Muraseno was getting this amount of money he's putting out here, Muraseno will be parading those people out here. Hear this. Look at this person. This one gave me like $2,500. This one gave me $1,000. But there's no one. These are just his talks, normal talks, because he's yapping all the time. And he wants people like Alberto to envy him, to fear him, to see him like someone who is very rich, someone who is damn rich, so that whenever he calls them, they tremble. They tremble in fear. Boss is calling us. Boss, boss, boss.
The other thing, this, I don't know how you call it. That one over there. One of you brought me that in 2023. And this guy, remember, he came with his wife and a baby. He was really asking for help. And honestly, by that time I was receiving a lot of visitors. So I gave him a shout out, but I have a feeling like I didn't do my best. So if you are still my fan and you are watching and you are the one who brought me that thing, come back, I'll give you a special shout out and you will swim, not swim, this thing you don't swim, you will enjoy inside.
There's one subscriber of Muraseno who visited Muraseno with their wife and their child. And they were very much in need. It's like they had a problem. But they decided to buy Mura a bathtub to take it to Muraseno. This is someone who is building. So when he looked at this bathtub, he saw it like, this does not meet my standard. Looking at my house and the bathtub which this person took to him, he didn't see the need. He saw it like something which has no value. But now the fact that he wants to put it out there, or he has put it out there, now he remembered this man. Now he's asking. Now is when he knows that this man was in need, because he went there with the wife and the baby. And Muraseno could not see him as someone who has brought something, because he was getting a lot of money and very expensive gifts. He could not look at this and see it as something which has value. But now it's when he's remembering this man had a problem. He did give him shout out. So he's feeling guilty now. If you are still my subscriber or my follower, come back so that I can give you a shout out. You can shower there. Who can do that? Do you think he can come back? It's when now you are seeing that whatever he brought you is valuable. Then he didn't have work. And I think God kept it there so that one day you can see what you did to someone who was in need, denied himself whatever he could have bought with the money which he went and bought this bathtub to you, and you knew he had a problem, you didn't help him. God has opened your eyes to see something valuable was sent to you here or was brought to you here. Now you can use it at this time. The owner had a problem then, but spent money on it just for you to give him a shout out because he had a problem. But you could not do that because you saw valuable things. This one was nothing to you. And then now is when you are calling him to come back. Huh? Are you going to send him fare? Do you think people can just come back like that? Maybe God bless him and now he's doing well. He doesn't need you maybe. Now you need him to come and make video out of it because these are just content he wants. Because when he comes, he will use him to make content with that bathtub. That is what he's going to do. That is what he's good at. Bring you here, make a content out of it, and maybe after giving you a shout out, you are not going to get views. Who gains? He's going to gain, and he will keep on talking about that, make many views out of it.
Yeah, so let it get cold, huh? Yeah. Okay. Then and you put this one is which one?
The one
Shampoo.
not shampoo.
What is this?
The one you told the guy to buy.
What is the name of this product? Because multi-purpose. Yeah, but the thing I wanted you to put is vinegar. It's called vinegar. Yeah, but also this will work. It will work, but you need to put what we call vinegar. Vinegar. Also, this is very good because it has lemon. What is the name of this thing? Power Performance Fresh Freshener. Multi-purpose washing liquid. Just washing liquid. Should not be used in open wounds and cuts. So this, I'm saying that means it's not so good to wash a house with it in open wounds. But there's something, but probably it's for human beings. Wash your hands in plenty of water after use. Eye contact, seek medical advice. Ingredients, this sodium water. Yeah, but there's something I told Daniel to buy. It's called vinegar. That's what you'll be adding. But today, you see, this is good because we are not washing it using. This is just. Daniel, kuna kitu nilikutumia inaitwa vinegar. Vinegar ndio inafaa iongezwe hapa.
My family, these horses of Muraseno, why are they just doing like guesswork on these horses? You want to keep these horses. You want to be a horse farmer. You are a horse farmer and you started this with your friend Ben. Why can't you just use the right things? Like now, this time around, the detergent which is bought. You want to wash your horses, you want to spray. There are so many things. You can just Google and buy. Why can't you just buy the right things? It is shampoo to wash your horses. Just buy shampoo. Now it is about boiling leaves. I don't know this one has what. I don't know this one has what because everything is tradition. When that other vet came out here and talked about Muraseno, just doing manual things on these horses. He has now started again. Imagine there's a horse trainer there, but he cannot have a say on whatever is happening on horses because the horse's owner knows everything. Now, instead of even buying shampoo, just shampoo, it's not expensive. Use that and check what other horsekeepers use when spraying, the spray which you need to buy. Why can't you just buy that? Because this is the business you want to do. You've decided you want to be a horsekeeper. You just be boiling some plants to spray horses. You just read that this one should not be applied on open wounds or any place like eyes, whatever. You look at Muraseno horses' eyes, they are very red, very red. And I think it's because of these things which they are just changing. Today they are spraying this, today you make this one, cut these leaves, boil this, spray. In the long run, do you think these things are going to work? Because already he's tired. He cannot buy the shampoo for the horses. He cannot buy the fly repellent for the horses. Now he's resorting to this boiling of trees. The moment you play with the business, then it is not going to run as you expected. They will be infected. You will not even know what has happened to them. Something small might just go wrong, and then because now you are putting in foreign things into their bodies, like horses. As we know, me, I don't know, I've never kept horses, but I'm seeing how sensitive they are and how delicate they are. For you to take care of them, you have to know exact thing. If it is soap, if it is shampoo, you have to know which one to spray on them or to wash them with. But with these people now, it is now boiling the leaves. It has gone to that. So that man was not wrong. The vet was not wrong, because look what is happening now. And this horse trainer has no say here. He has no voice. He's just being told what to do. Instead of him telling Muraseno, I don't think where I have been or where I've been training other horses, I've never seen them doing this. At least give your advice. You are here to help Muraseno. I know he will not listen to you, but still put some sense in him. But anybody who Muraseno employs, the moment they get into Muraseno's home, they lose their voices, because Muraseno takes over even their work. And that's why you find most people leave after some time, because they don't have that freedom of expressing their skills while working with Muraseno. Like now, this man who is should be a trainer. Now, I don't even see what he's doing. It's like he's just grazing horses. We've not even seen a video whereby this man is training these horses. The dog trainer also didn't even tell Muraseno where he reached with this training. So everything is shagala bagala, because Muraseno want this. So there's nothing which he can finish. No training will be finished. These people will come and just go halfway like that.
And imagine somebody brought me this thing 3 years ago. And when they brought me, I was like, where will I ever use this thing? Actually, in my heart, I have to confess, I was a little like, this guy is not serious. This thing is substandard, Because I want the one, there's the very exotic one, the white one.
Oh, the new design.
The new design.
When this bathtub was brought to him, he didn't see it like something which he can use. He saw it like something which cannot be used in his house. Looking at his house as we speak, there's no bathtub there. The bathroom is just like this. There are so many things which have not been fixed there. And now it's when he's confessing how he saw this thing when this thing was brought. But the stone which the builders rejected became the chief cornerstone. But now look now what he's now talking about. Now he's praising it. But the owner went like, not feeling good, because he was not appreciated. He wasn't appreciated. This man felt like he would have bought him a new modern, the white one. While you are complaining, but there's none which you bought for yourself. You can just select things saying, this is not the standard which I have here. He should have bought me like the ones which I have, or look at the ones which I have. I cannot mix. But this is someone who doesn't even have even one. He doesn't have even one. Just kept it there in the store, only to find it now and brought it here. So now is when he's talking good about it. But the owner went not feeling okay. This is someone who was in need. This is someone who came here with the wife and the child. They were in a lot of problems, but used the little money which they had to buy this man a bathtub, because he felt like, okay, this man is building, so what can I take him? Let me just buy this bathtub. He can even put it in one of the rooms, because in his room there's nothing like bathtub. There's nothing in the room.
And I'll make it very private, that actually people can make babies from this area. Very private. Texas. I'll make it really private. That one I'll have to make sure it's very private.
So Muraseno is making that place private. I hope it will remain like that. When people go there to make babies, they will find it clean, neat, Because according to Muraseno, Muraseno thinks that bathtub, where it is going to remain like that forever. The bathtub is placed outside, beside the river. And when it rains, you can imagine the mud which will come with it, the mud which will come from up, it will sweep it. Even if it does not take it down, the place will be so dirty. You're just laughing. Oh, we are making here a place where people will go there and make babies. And according to Muraseno, sister is the one who is going to do the test first. Better your sister is going to do the test first before the rains, because when it is raining, that thing, you will not even know the color of that thing. You will not even know, because all the waters from up, when the water is flowing to the river, how are you going to prevent the waters which are going to come from up? And now people are just saying, oh, that has flopped. That is something which has flopped. That is how Muraseno waste money. You cannot put a bathtub there. And you know the waters will come up. And when the waters are coming to the river, it is not just small water. It will even close it. You will not even find it. It will be closed. The mud will close it all. That is a flopped project already, because this man start this, start that. Sometimes I wonder why he's doing all this. He has to make sure he dumps the money which he gets from subscribers to things which does not even make sense. Now he wants to make it private so that people can go and make babies. His mind is just about babies. Someone who just think about how people can have babies. Babies is the talk. The sister on this side, babies. The brother, babies. So you also have to respect babies. You cannot just talk about babies to be found in the bush. What are you talking about?
I really want to fix my kitchen this month. I'll try to see if that is possible. At the same time, guys, I've really asked for your support when it comes to me building my bridge. You can say, Marwa, here you have $10, buy some bag of cement or buy some metal. Right now we've just been able to do what we call basics. Okay? And also I've spent some money already in what?
So Muraseno is still asking for help because he has faith, and you people, you have to do the work. As he said, so long as you have faith. Other times he says, so long as you just start, you don't need to have money, just start. And that is what he normally do. So you don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed. Just send money to Muraseno. Feel free. Don't look here and there when you want to send Muraseno money, because now it is bridge time. And the bathtub there, because you have to make babies in the bush. You have to. You have to make babies in the bush.
Still, that is our land. But I'm trying to keep this place private, so that if people are there in my small bathtub that we are building, and you're making love, you can still hide. You know, from nature, remember. Marwa is all natural. Yes. Maisha needs more brothers and sisters and cousins and everybody. And
so you want to put that place private so that people can go there in the bush and make babies. Even him, he will make babies there because Maisha wants brothers and sisters and cousins. So he's not left out in this bush thing, because in his life, he has always talked about this making love in the bush, nature. It's always natural. You see, this organic thing, he always loved it, and the whole family loves that. So I think that is where they are going to do it. I don't think other people are going to do it, but Muraseno and the potential, that is the place where they are going to make babies. Now that the sister is the one who's going to start by testing, so many babies are going to be made there. Relatives, not just babies from other places, but relatives. Maisha should have a sister or a brother or cousin. So whom do you think Muraseno is talking about? His family members, because these are the people who can be Maisha's cousins and uncles and whatever. You see, and sisters and brothers. You cannot say people who are coming from abroad and they will be related to Maisha. No. Muraseno is talking about himself and the siblings. They are going to make babies there. So that Maisha can have the cousins, the sisters, and the brothers, because they'll have to come from the bush.
Guys, if actually you can support me with any bag of cement, I really appreciate any bag of cement or one metal bar. One metal bar, like the ones we are using. There is one that goes for $70. One. Hey, one metal bar. I'll go and show you so that people don't.
Muraseno is still pushing on the issue of support me with the one metal, cement, because he all needs these things. Because these are projects which were not planned. According to him, he doesn't plan. He just starts so long as he has that faith. So after having the faith and starting, it is you people to support and to build this bridge. So he still need more metals. Cement also is needed. So that is for you because that is your work. You know what to do. Even if I say, please don't do this, don't do this, it is like a competition. You are competing with people who are opening your eyes, but you come and compete with us. So keep on supporting Muraseno. Give him whatever you want. Even if you want to give him everything which you own, that is none of my business. It is your problem. Muraseno's live stream, someone asked Muraseno, when are you going to see your son? Muraseno replied, I will see him, but not now. Now I'm building my home until the time I will finish building my home. When will that be? When will that be? Because this is someone who cannot finish projects. We thought we were building these studs. Studs are not finished. Now it is bridge. Bridge is not finished. Now it is bathtub. Bathtub is not finished. We'll start another one. When will you see your son? The other day, your mom was asking the baby on the picture, will you ever know me? Or you deny me? When will you come? I know he will come at the age of Moses. Did you discuss this with your mother? And came to agreement that we will only bring him here when he's age of Moses, because according to you, you are not going to see him now. I hope you are taking care of him, even if you are not seeing him. I hope you don't lose focus. I hope you are not consumed with all this and forget your son. Because if you do so, history will repeat itself. Better you and Koera, at least you are close. But that one who is in Argentina, is your son. You wanted a son, God gave you a son. But I see like someone who is playing a lot. All this wealth you are trying to acquire, whom are you acquiring them to? Or for? Whom are you acquiring all this wealth for if you cannot go see the next of kin of this or the owner of this? Because the owner of all these things is Maisha. And if you can't go and see him, you want to finish this for you to get time to go and see him, then I don't know. And then someone also asked him when he's going to the United States. Muraseno can never go to US. You supporters of Muraseno, you brag, you love him, you follow him, and you know nothing about it. This is someone who cannot step foot in the United States again. He cannot. And that's why you heard him saying, soon I'll buy a passport. Because he has a lot of money, so money which is coming from you, he thinks he can buy everything. Now I want to buy a passport now. Maybe because there are countries like US, he feels like going there, but he cannot step foot there again. He knows himself he cannot, but pretending, oh, the visa expired, blah, blah. You are not supposed to go there again. Just let your people know. And these your people, they know, but they are pretending not to know you. They love you, but I don't know they are loving you from where, if they don't know your story. That is what is happening in Muraseno's camp. These are the things which Muraseno has to finish. Maybe to go to Argentina, because it is not certain. He doesn't finish anything. First, he wants to build the swimming pool. Very nice, modern swimming pool. Then fix his kitchens. Not kitchen, there are many. Then fix the kitchens. Then buy new beds. Then buy new carpets. So after this now, maybe he can start thinking of going anywhere. But for now, he cannot go anywhere. But pretending that at the end of the month he might travel, I don't think so. These are just things which he's telling his supporters. He has so many projects which he's doing. How can he go now? He can't go anywhere. It's just a matter of sitting there lying to you. There are places like California, USA, people are asking him to go. He cannot go there. To do what? He cannot step foot in the US. So that one is not something which you need to ask Muraseno. You need not. Feel free to support Muraseno. Feel free to send Muraseno any help. Do not hide your faces, or do not feel like I should not. Feel free. Let Pamela, not any other person, tell you not to give Muraseno anything. Feel free. Because it's like now, you wanted to help, but maybe he was telling you not. But now he's telling you, feel free. And this is your channel. You need to make this channel grow. Support Muraseno. So he's telling you, feel free to send whatever you can send. Do not hesitate. Why are you hesitating? The receiver is waiting. And Muraseno is saying, Muraseno, please, my people, like the video. Like the video. Give the video a like. Give the video a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Share my videos, please. That is my humble request. And subscribe if you have not subscribed. Muraseno is saying there are people who want to buy him. You know, this is now the third time I'm hearing Muraseno talking about how some people think that they can buy me. Me, I cannot be bought. I told you, you are already a package. You are already a package on transit. Your destination is what we don't know, because you are still on the move. You cannot say some people want to buy me, or they think they can buy me. Me, I cannot be bought. Someone came with 2 bags of cement thinking he can buy me. I just took because I wanted. If I didn't want to take, I just took because I wanted. But if I didn't, I would have just said no. Me, no one can buy me. Those are his words. You are lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. There's nothing which you cannot take. You are one person who was bought a long time. Your life is about things which you are being given. You don't have something which is yours. This is mine, Muraseno. You don't have. So you cannot say, oh, no one can buy me. No. You are being bought every day, every time, every now and then. That's why you keep on asking for a donation. Oh, you know me, I don't cry. I don't cry. Crying is doing what? If you, in your lips, no video can end without saying support. Is that not crying? What is crying? What is crying? But when you buy something like for someone who is working for you, like a mattress, someone who came from Nairobi, someone who is just living in a house of 1,500 Kenya shillings, and this money, if maybe you paid for him, and the beddings which you bought for him, the mattress, I know this is his money. Muraseno cannot just buy you like that. Maybe you bought for him and you are going to deduct from his pay. There's no way Muraseno can just buy you. He cannot. His work is to receive. There's no way he can buy this man a mattress and not recover from his salary. No. Call that one soft loan you gave him. It is a soft loan, so you're going to deduct from whatever you're paying him. But he has to make a video out of it so that he can show his people that he's a good man, he's someone who is supporting. Supporting who? He's the one who is being supported. He's talking about, oh, when he does things like that, maybe assume now he has supported that man. He will make a video out of it and then get views out of it. People will still support him out from that same video. So it's like making triple money out of the same situation, using you, but will gain out of you. And he likes such cases where someone is in need, so he want to take that chance. You always take that chance, make a video out of it. Mama Mat came out again with the same issue of celebrating pregnancy. I told you in one of my videos that this is just the beginning. You've not seen anything yet. And she thanked God. That one is okay to me. Thanking God is very important, because when God does something to you, something which you are looking for, and God gives you that or answers your prayers, at least it's good to appreciate and to let people know that God did it to me. Because you need to thank God publicly. That one is also good. You can do it publicly, you can choose to do it silently, but should be publicly. When God does something to you, it is how you choose to do it or how you choose to praise Him. Also important. So I'm happy she did that. I'm happy she has done that. But also, the way she's talking is like someone who has been looking for the baby for the last 10 to 15 years. Not the girl who is in her 20s. How she's talking about this issue. Peter came and found a struggling woman. All this time you've been seeing her, even traveling, meeting different boyfriends. All this time she's been struggling and she's been trying. All these men you've been seeing her with in her life. Okay, she was a traveler. She's still a traveler. But she wanted the baby during her travel as well. That is why she's talking about this journey. So she has tried a lot. But Peter just came and found a struggling woman. So he joined her in this struggle. Because if it were just the marriage which they had like yesterday, she would not be talking like this, because this same thing she's talking about, how she struggled, the journey, prayers after prayers, and this is someone who is young. This is someone who just got married like 5 months ago. You wonder when she struggled. You wonder when it was negative every day. You wonder all these tears she was crying when, unless all this time you've been seeing her traveling with the men whom she's been dating. She has been trying all this time. So the moment she met Peter, she had that fear in her already. The fear was there, and that is why she kept on feeling bad when she was getting her monthly period. She knew what was going on. She knew she has been struggling. But now met this young man to join her in this issue of struggling while he was not struggling himself. And looking at it, they didn't take time. So you wonder when she struggled, because she just they just got married in January. And here we are. Let's just count January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. 5 months only. And within 5 months already she is pregnant. So it's like 3 months. You cannot tell me 3 months you are struggling. 3 months, my goodness. So this is someone who's just trying to show you, leave alone me, leave alone you seeing me with Peter just the other day. I'm someone who has been struggling out here. And that's why you find her talking like this. She doesn't need to tell you that when I was with JB, I wanted a baby and I could not have a baby. When I had AB so and so, or maybe that other Michele Ponte, I wanted a baby, I could not get that baby. When I was with so and so, I wanted a baby, I could not get a baby. So these were the worries. These are the worries which she's been having. Not because when she met Peter, no. By the time she was meeting Peter, already she had her doubts and she was struggling and she was just praying. This trial didn't start when she got married. She started trying immediately she met this Peter. But because of the experiences which she's had, that is why this thing was torturing her, not because she has delayed in her marriage not to get pregnant. No. In her marriage, she has not delayed. Even the husband had no reason to worry because he's a young man and they just gotten married. So this is the lady. The lady took her problems there. So she took the tension to the husband. So now she has talked about that pregnancy. I think she should rest now, because if it is explaining how the journey has been, I think she has explained in many videos. So also she should rest and let the baby grow peacefully. Peacefully, because it's becoming too much. And we wonder, is she okay? Is she normal? Because you can't tell me this lady is okay. You cannot tell me. You cannot convince me. I refuse to agree. I cannot agree that she's okay. She's not. Because you cannot tell me someone who just gotten married yesterday can talk like she's talking if she didn't have a problem which she knows by herself. She knows what she's been struggling with. Even the mom knows. That's why she was calling her every day. And why would a mother do that to her daughter if she doesn't know anything? Was there anything she was trying? Was there any medicine which she gave her to go and try with? So she was asking, did it work? Did it work? Did it work? That's the reason why she was calling. Otherwise, And now she's talking about if you want to learn YouTube, she's charging $500 from $300. Remember, Muraseno was charging like 500. Now it is 1,000. So they keep on hiking. She's asking you. So it is you to choose if you want her training of $500. If you want the brothers, which is 1,000, you want to what they are training. It's up to you. So that is their plan. That is what they are doing there. And then she came out and talked about she doesn't eat bread. Because now the people ask the things which she craves now. She said she doesn't eat bread. She eats sweet potatoes like their brother. And the other day, so this bread which you called Daniel to bring you was for your husband. And you knew your brother and you don't eat bread. Why didn't you send Daniel with your money to go and bring you bread? You treat your husband the way he used to treat you in Poland because he gave you freedom. You could collect eggs here and there. So if it is bread he wants, you send someone for him, or he can just go himself and bring that bread. So I think that is all I have for you, because I don't see the reason why this one thing should be discussed every day, repeating it every day, every day. Okay, you've announced you are pregnant. Chill. Chill. Just do different videos, but not dwelling on this. Pregnancy is not something which you need to have in your lips all the time. At least rest. Give yourself time. Praise God now silently. Already you've announced His name, so be yourself and calm down. Thank Him. But coming out all the time talking about one thing, I don't think it is something which is now. The video is becoming more boring. These videos were live because when people will see you, people just see like it is about pregnancy again. Like Muraseno, this issue of begging. Now it has made even Mura channels to not to grow as it used to grow, because people don't want to click in, because the moment they click it is just about send me this, send me that, send me that. Like now yours is just going to be like pregnancy this, pregnancy that. So at least tone it down. Otherwise, like the video, my people. Shower me with likes. Hit that notification bell so that whenever I post my videos, you'll be notified. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. See you again in my next video, God willing. Bye bye.